I'm joined now by Mark Dilley. What are your plans for this NASCAR Pinty season?
Well, it looks like we're going to run a car at every event at a mixed motorsports. I'm not sure what events I'm driving, what events Carey's driving, or like I said, it's possible Cayden could run maybe a couple races for us, or Pinty, or Brandon Watts. I don't know. Right now we're just trying to figure out exactly everybody's timing and that, but we will field a car at all the events.
And then you have a role as well at Sauble Speedway, which is now a NASCAR-sanctioned home track. Tell me what fans can expect at Sauble.
Well, I think we've put a really good schedule together there. We got a lot of good races, a lot of crossover races with Sunset Speedway, with their cars coming to our place, our cars going there. So I think that it's going to be it's a whole new beginning for Sauble with its NASCAR affiliation, and then the different touring series is the Ontario Super Late Model Series that's going to tour around, of course, the always favorite APC. So we kind of got a full plate there, that's for sure, going into 18.
All right, now over to Caitlin, who's with Cayden.
All right, guys. Cayden, you and your dad have said quite a few times that your plans for 2018, wow, I'm a year ahead of myself. 2018, your plans are really up in the air. But he did mention a few late model races for you. Why didn't you tell me about that?
Yeah, well, we kind of got hooked up with Harold Feller Jr. and Sr. down. They're based out of Michigan, so we plan to dabble a little bit in the super lates right now. I have a couple races lined up that I'm not sure I'm allowed to announce yet, so I'm just not gonna. But other than that, everything's really up in the air. I could maybe run a few APC races, or if something comes about, we could do some Pinty stuff. So whether I race a lot or not, we'll still have a busy year with Cayden doing the full APC season, and running invitationals with him as well. So this year I have to put my stuff on hold a little bit and regroup, refocus. That's what we might do, but I'd really not like to. I'd like to stay racing. So we'll see how it goes, and hope I can go chase some points or chase wins all season.
But you are in school. You're a university student now. Why don't you tell me a little bit about that?
Yeah, so I go down. I live in Lima, Ohio right now. Actually, I'm going to the University of Northwestern Ohio, studying high performance motorsports. So that entails just pretty much getting all the fundamentals to building a race car. So I learned how to weld and fabricate and set up suspension and all that stuff. So I think that's going to be good for me in the future, moving forward, whether I go to start my own business building race cars or something, or trying to get a position on a top-notch team down in the States. So ultimately I'd like to stay racing, but if I have all the fundamentals to work and stuff, I can still stay busy in the sport and just be around something that I love all the time.
There were a lot of changes to the schedule this year with them adding a second Jicasa race and then the New Hampshire race. What did you think about the overall changes to the format, series, schedules?
I think it's interesting. We go to Jicasa twice, Mosport twice, so those are, like, Jicasa is one of my favorite ovals now. Having run it a few times last year and being decently successful at it. So I love going to Mosport. 2 races there. You really can't go wrong. We always get a good show there. But Loudon, I think, is going to be interesting to see whether a lot of cars show up or not. I think that's going to be a true testament to our series. I think it's going to really define who we are. But there's always a bonus to it. If everything goes really smooth and well, we're getting into a new audience. We're expanding our sport, and I think that's what we need. It's just like, I think Tony Spiteri mentioned it a little bit ago with the MAF TV deal. People are seeing it in the States now. We're getting more recognized, and I think that's what Loudon will be able to accomplish too. So, they got rid of iCar, which I kind of liked going there. I didn't have the best of luck there, but it was a fun technical track. So, I think this season's going to be different than the rest. I think there's a lot more opportunity out there for our series to grow and develop into something that could be really good for our future.
All right, thank you so much, Caden. We hope to see you this season.
Thank you.
I'm here with Valeri Jackson. Now, Larry, what are your plans so far for the 2018 Pinty season?
2018 season, we're going to run the Wonder Bread car at the road courses, all 4 of them. And then we're going to drive one of Joey's CBRT cars the remainder of the ovals for the year. Joey and I might share the rides, but we're not sure with that yet right now. Joey's been quite busy. And we're going to help Brett Taylor with his full-time ride or full-time deal and try and get him some podiums for the year.
So you mentioned Brett Taylor. So he's a guy that maybe not a lot of fans know a lot about. What can you say about him?
Well, really nice guy. I don't know too much about him. Raced together a few times. Seems to be a hell of a road racer. We're working on his oval program. He's got a late model he runs out west there. He seems to be picking up the oval stuff quite quickly, actually. He's a really nice guy, really good racer. So.
And last year, of course, you ran the Wonder Bread car. How would you say that the fans were like that? Were they a fan of that?
Yeah, oh, definitely. The Wonder Bread car gets a ton of TV time, a ton of media. We're so excited to have it again. We need to get that our old car there maybe a little quicker, get myself a little better on road courses. But yeah, it's going to be fun.
Now, you've been asked this before. Which race are you specifically looking forward to?
If I have a really good car, I'm hoping New Hampshire, depending on what car we take there. And if not, the road courses. I love Mosport. The Wonder Bread car gets around there pretty good. And
And one question I've asked other drivers, even though it's not the Pinty Series, who do you think is going to win the Monster Energy Cup Championship? And why will it be Kyle Larson?
Who's Kyle Larson?
I've never heard of him.
Yeah. Kyle's going to wreck too much, right? Kyle's fast, but he's always on the edge and braking stuff, is he not?
He's really good at screwing up every restart.
Yeah. So I don't know. What about Martin Truex? He seems to be like everybody's favorite.
Yep, Cole Pern, Canadian guy, so that works. Thank you very much, Larry.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.